Claire, I am going to tell you one last time and one last time only. Leave Cameron alone. He doesn't like you. He doesn't want to talk to you. He's over it. He is over it. Have some self control. Have some self respect. Tuck your shame in. Leave him alone. What's good, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are here to talk miserable, no, bored at first, stalker. Stalker at First Sight. Season 17, episode 10,000 and Infinity. Doubts, Dilemmas, and Drag. If you're brand new to the channel, I break down TV shows. I dabble in a little pop culture. I dip my toe in a little current events. We have a good time over here, all right? If you have not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 25,000 subscribers. Um, Mainly in part to you guys here that watch Married at First Sight. So I appreciate all of your support, all of your love, the comments, the likes, the shares, the posts, the tweets, the Instagrams. I appreciate all of it. But if you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Summer House Martha's Vineyard is starting on Sunday. Still doing Real Housewives of Potomac. You can catch my Love is Blind recaps from the past episode. The Circle is coming back next month. Bridgerton is on the way. House of the Dragon Season 2 is on the way. And then everything that happens in the world, I'm going to try to cover as I can. Oh, the Kate Middleton situation. Where is Kate Missington? I've been all over that. So make sure you guys subscribe and check out everything else. All right. We're going to do this recap a little differently. Got to be real with y'all. I don't have a lot of notes. I did watch last week's episode. I did not recap last week's episode because Love is Blind was on. And let's be real, Love is Blind is going to always trump Married at First Sight in this household. Okay. So let's get started. All right. So honestly, y'all, I was eating. I was eating my chili and I missed what Emily and Chloe were talking about. So if you guys saw that very first scene, leave your comments down below on what happened. I just remember it now that I did not go back and rewind to watch it. Okay. So we get to Claire. Claire is sitting in her car doing a personal diary cam. Claire said that I text Cameron happy birthday and he didn't reply. I wonder why, Claire. This is my issue with Claire. I've been riding for you, sis. I have been riding and rolling and rolling and rocking with you since episode 1. I had your back. I was on your side. When Cameron ran from you in the airport, I had your back. I did. All the times when he was up in there catching spiders in his house, keeping them as collector's items, keeping them as tenants, I had your back. But you are wearing me thin, Claire. This man does not want you. Leave him the fuck alone. He doesn't want to be bothered with you. I don't understand what's not clicking for Claire. I don't know what else to say about this. I don't. I'm at a loss for words. I'm looking for the words to say. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't. Because why on God's green earth are you still contact? Why is it taking to episode 10,000 and Infinity for you to now realize that this is the final straw? The final straw should have been when he blamed you indirectly for causing his heart condition. That should have been the final straw there. Leave this man the absolute hell alone. He doesn't want to be bothered with you. He doesn't. Damn, why did you have to embarrass me, Claire? My God. So then we get Becca. Becca's FaceTiming her mom. Um, and now Becca is questioning if she made the right decision. Yes. Yes. Deciding to divorce the man that does not find you physically attractive and that told you, that you were going to burn in hell because you are not a Christian like he is, even though he'll still love you while you down there. Like, Becca, whatever your gut instinct told you about Austin is what you should follow. If your gut told you, don't be bothered with this man who you don't even know if he really likes you like that for real, what? Like, let me just take a sip of the kombucha because what are we doing? What are we doing, y'all? Married at first sight, let me tell you this. No, I'll get there. Becca is wondering if her standards are too high or if she is too critical. Your standards are never too high. The standard that you set for your life, for who you choose to date, for who you choose to share time with, is never going to be too high. So that's one. Can you be too critical, sis? Maybe. But you are asking for a man that has, oh, my voice, she got me all. You are asking for a man that has a high level of emotional intelligence. You feel that Austin does not have that. What? I just, next scene, please. So then we get a double montage, a double kind of a back and forth type of scene with Lauren and Orion, and I almost threw up in my mouth. Why is Orion back? Now, last week really pissed me off. Really pissed me off when Lauren asked him, did he want to be more than friends? Why are you meeting up with him? Why are you entertaining him? What is going on? Why is this even like what? Okay. Okay. So, Lauren is getting a pedicure with her friend, and she told her friend that I told him I don't want to be friends with him no more. She's on some Deborah Cox, we can't be friends. To just act like we never were. To come around and not say hi. Like that's what Lauren is on, and I don't understand it. You were married to this man for 14 days. 12 of those days, y'all were butting heads. 12 of those days. He told you that he back in the day, he said, nigga, you laughed at in his face about his skin color and then likened it to the racial slur. Y'all have been butting heads the entire time. He slut shamed you. He slut shamed you. He, on the other hand, is telling Brennan that he feels that he did not get the opportunity to smooth things over with her. Orion, kiss my ass. I am so sick and tired of Orion sitting on this TV screen and acting as if he really is torn up about this relationship. Oh, Lauren, you had. Oh, Lauren. Orion, you had nothing but time, space, and opportunity with Lauren when you were married to her. So the fact, the sheer notion that you now feel away, you said you were disappointed because y'all never got a chance to build a friendship. What do you mean? That's on you. That is on you. Y'all had whatever y'all had. Y'all had y'all beef, right? Y'all had it. You couldn't move past it. You didn't want to move past it. You sat and cried into her bosom about how you want to be a better man and you want to do this and you want to do that. You told Pastor Cal you had the weight of the entire indigenous people all across the world on your back. And that you felt that you would be questioned. You couldn't take two steps without being questioned about what she said to you on TV on a sinking shit show of a television program. You had a chance to build a friendship with her. You chose not to. You chose not to. You were being ornery. You were doing it out of spite. So the fact that you now want to slither your way back, leave that lady alone. You and Claire have become stalkers. Leave these people alone. They don't want to be bothered with you. They don't. They just don't. He then says that they had great chemistry. When? When did y'all have chemistry? In between the racial slurs y'all were saying? When was the chemistry? In between the time when you had to scoop her ass up off the floor from crying? It's nice to see your eye is healing. It's nice to see your eye is healing, but my God. So then we get Austin is talking to Michael. Too many individual cuts and scenes. This entire... Why... Austin tells Michael that he is going through it emotionally. Ugh. He said, but he's getting better every day. I said, all right, get it together. Michael, he has not communicated with Becca. Doesn't know where Becca's at, how she feels about this. Doesn't know how he feels about it. Doesn't know if she wants to talk, but hasn't made the effort to talk to her. Austin is childish. Austin is did I say Austin? Austin is emotionally immature. He's emotionally unavailable. He's emotionally stunted. Michael said that he's nervous about decision day. Let me tell you this, Michael. You are the reason that we are on episode 22 and this is not a reunion episode. Because what gets me about Michael is how he wants, Michael, you are the reason we have these extra episodes. You are. You're the one who wanted to give this another chance. Right? You wanted to give it another chance. So now you started your wedding halfway through the other couple's marriages. So now we're watching you and Chloe play out all for you to not even know if you want to be with her. And I get it. I get it. She wants to foster 5 kids at a time. I think that's irresponsible for one Chloe. But she wants to sponsor 5, or foster, I should say, not sponsor. She wants to foster 5 teenagers that are problematic, that have behavioral issues. Chloe, does that really sound like that makes sense to you? You want to go get 5 teenagers between 13 and 17, 5 of them that all have behavioral problems, that all have, need a little more tender lovingness. And you think putting 5 of them together is a good idea. Why? I would like to know why. Granted, I was never a foster child, but I personally would think that if these children need a little extra care, a little extra love, more attention, they may act up. They're acting out because of what they, might be lacking, the feelings they have inside. Why would you think that getting 5 of their asses and putting them in the house with you and your new husband that is a stranger, all but a stranger, how does that make sense? Then you want to have a fucking goat sanctuary in the backyard. Chloe, I understand that all of that is weighing on Michael. It would be weighing on anybody. But Michael, you are the reason for these extra episodes. I expect you to stay married. I'm going to be real. I feel like if we got to watch these extra episodes with Michael and Chloe, damn it, they need to be happy. They need to be happy. Y'all should be happily married. Y'all should be skipping along and picking out China patterns and everything else. This is crazy. This is crazy. So then we get Chloe and Michael. They're out together, and she comes home, and he kept telling her that she don't like his dog. What do y'all think that was about? What do y'all think that was about? I just kind of feel like it's dogs aren't stupid, right? We can see. Well, I don't want to say we can see she likes the dog, but I thought it was kind of weird that he kept telling the dog she don't even like you. She don't even like you. Why'd you keep doing that? Y'all think it's some truth to that, or is like I don't. I thought that was weird. Nonetheless, Chloe tells him that she thinks that he would be doing a huge disservice to his mom by bringing her back into this process again. Let me tell you why that doesn't make sense. Chloe, you and Michael are doing everything y'all can to convince the other that you want to be married when y'all know that y'all don't. When y'all know that y'all don't. Michael is too much for Chloe. He is. Michael's too much for her. Michael might be too feminine for her. That's not how she gets down, right? Chloe might be too vanilla for him. Too straight edge for him. That's not how he gets down, right? Y'all do not like each other. Y'all do not want to stay married to each other. So y'all are putting on this facade that Dr. P saw right through last episode. And that's why your little feelings are hurt, Chloe. Because you know that everything that Dr. P told you was truth. You are being inauthentic. We can see it all over your face. I've been saying Chloe has been inauthentic and pandering and has a mask on and fake since we saw her. I don't think that she's a terrible person by any means, but I do think that in this situation, she does not like Michael. And instead of her being realistic with her feelings, she just wants to be married so bad that she's going along with it. So she felt attacked that Dr. Pia was questioning if she was being authentic. No, your therapist just saw through your bullshit, right? She now feels that she has the power to be honest. Okay. She wants to talk about them moving in together. Michael don't want to live with her when they after decision day. No matter if they say yes or no, he does not want to move in together right away. He said they have 6 months. They either have a 6 month difference between when his lease ends and when hers ends. Michael then said, well, look, we got too many animals. We won't be able to find an apartment or a landlord that is going to take 5 animals. Michael has, what, 2 dogs and a cat? I think Michael has a dog and 2 cats. She got 2 dogs. Why can't y'all stay where y'all at now? Honestly and truly, this is what I think Married at First Sight should do. Should you and your partner, should you and your partner decide to stay married, if y'all say yes on decision day, y'all should be able to live in those same shared apartments for at least 3 to 6 months. Married at First Sight just got to bite the cost and pay for that. I think a good 3 to 6 months, they should be able to continue living in that apartment. That would alleviate these people having this issue. We have this every single season. Every single season. Well, it's June and I just signed a lease before I came on the show, and it's like this like these are cop outs. These are cop outs. Something has to change where if you decide to stay married, you stay in this apartment for the next 3 to 6 months or something like that. Why can't y'all stay there? Why can't y'all move there? Why y'all got all them animals? But okay. So then we get to Michael and Brennan. He said there was a big difference between wanting to date and wanting to stay married to Chloe. While he is happy when he's with her, he's not sure about wanting to stay married to her. And Brennan, for the first time this entire season, says something that made sense. What's the difference? Aside from the obvious. But if you are okay, if you would be fine with dating her after this, why can't you like what about marriage is so different? Think of it as you still dating her. Michael looked disappointed that Brennan gave him that advice. Michael wanted Brennan to be like, man, go ahead and leave her. That's what I did. Brennan didn't tell him that, and Michael looked disheveled over it. Michael's also talking in circles. Michael's doing a lot of lip service. A lot of lip service. You just don't like her, and you should just probably say that. Hey, I think it's cool when we hang out. I see her as more as a friend, but as somebody that I want to spend the rest of my life with, I'm just not there with her. We have to start being honest on this show. We then get Michael and Chloe. They're looking at a house. She said in that last scene that, hey, we can start looking at a house. We don't have to buy, but we can start looking to rent a house. So they're out looking. It's a beautiful house. Immediately Michael was like, the inside I like to look more modern. They had a stone fireplace. You can deal with that. You can deal with that, Michael. You're picking. The closet's not big enough. He looked around that bedroom in disgust. I said, ooh, Michael. Michael, Michael, Michael. Come to find out that the house is to rent the house $4,800 a month. I said, damn, how expensive is Denver? 4,800? Okay. And just to rent. Don't do that, y'all. So then he said that that's 500 more than they are paying now combined. He asked her, "Are you okay with paying $250 more?" So her I guess I'm assuming they're going to split the rent. Her portion would be $250 more, and she said yes. Look how much more space we're getting. They are apparently each in a 2-bedroom. Michael might be in a 1-bedroom. It's substantially more space. It's a 3-bedroom house that has a huge backyard for her sanctuary. The goats and shit that she wants. He then asks her, would it be okay if it takes 6, 7, 8 months for them to find a place? And she said, no, that's unreasonable. It is unreasonable. Y'all are telling each other you don't want to stay married. Chloe, take heed to what Michael is saying to you. Chloe said, let's be clear. If we stay together, we are moving in together. And I said, right? So then the guys go and make bottle openers. I said, ugh. Brendan is mad that Emily brought up that he wanted her to delete a diary cam video. Why does that bother you so much, Brendan? Like, let's be real. You asked her to do it. You asked her to do it. Whether she agreed to or not, you still asked her to do it. Brennan is mad that that came out because it does show that you were trying to create a narrative. Well, I don't want someone that's just bashing me to be on there. You've been bashing her. What's the difference? Brendan can say he's been protecting her, but Brendan, you've been indirectly bashing her. So he then said that Cameron joked about going out on a double date. Cameron told Claire. Claire told Emily that Brendan said it. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter the conversation. You joking or not, it's not a joke. I have friends that are married. I couldn't fathom if they were to joke about going out on a double date. He then goes on to say, I saved her life. I saved her life. Meanwhile, the girls were at a drag show. Becca looked like shocked about what was going on. And then Chloe talks about how Michael wants to live apart in the marriage. Lauren, please, please, please. Lauren once again talked about how she don't want to be friends with Orion. She sent him this message, and his response was, I just got home. I want to respond to you. And then a thumbs up. Meanwhile, with the guys, Orion is like, she sent a long message and I don't know what to say to it. Nigga, say okay and be done with it. Be done with it. I don't understand your fixation with wanting to be around this lady anymore. I don't get it. You were dead ass set on divorcing her. Why are you still on my TV? Looking all frail about the shoulders. Did y'all see how Austin was hammering that? Did y'all see how Brendan's crazy ass was? I said, okay, Brendan, wow. Sheesh. I said, it's giving, crazy vibes, but all right. We finally get a final scene of Michael and Chloe. He comes home. She is knocked out sleep. I'm talking slumped in that bed sleep. He wakes her up to tell her that he's drained thinking about the future. Chloe asks him if he's really ready to be married. He tells her that he is now questioning the marriage. Michael, play with somebody else. Get on somewhere. I'm so over it. She now feels that her pushing for them to live together has planted seeds of doubt. What planted seeds of doubt, Chloe, is after y'all slept together. Michael's whole tune changed. His whole demeanor changed after y'all slept together. She says she refuses to let them give up too quickly, but then we see her next week talking to someone saying that, oh, she doesn't know if she can do this now. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. I can't with this show. I can't. Dear God, please bring the reunion. Dear God, please bring the reunion. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.